All right, so I was asked. Okay, let me see. All right, so I was asked what's one of the scariest things that ever happened to me as a father. And what it is that on Panama City Beach, there's this thing out there in the ocean called rip currents. My sons were playing in the water. Of course, I was watching them and everything. And then all of a sudden, I seen them both just kind of go out, and they both just started saying, "Dad, Dad, we can't come back." So I kept on telling them, I said, "Come back this way, come back this way." But then I noticed that they started drifting. Both of them, they just started drifting like real fast. So what I did, I ran along the side of the beach because I saw where the water was carrying them out and going out this way. Ran out there, jumped in the water, swam towards them. This is both of my sons. While I was going towards them, I kept on telling them to jump up and down in the water because I wanted to see their head. They kept going down and up. I kept telling them to jump up and down, right? And they kept doing it while the water was, the current was taking them to the side. So I'm, like I said, swimming along, running along the beach, went ahead of them where they were floating, right? So, again, I know y'all, yeah, I don't like telling the story. I ran ahead, way on the side of the beach where the water was carrying them to. I swam out, and I got to them. They floated pretty much towards me. I intercepted it. They came towards me. I was able to stand up, but standing up, I was probably, I say it was about 8 feet because what I was doing, I was holding both of them up with their heads above the water while I was underwater, and I was walking them at an angle along the side of the beach. Because that's the thing, you don't swim back in the current. You go along the side of a current. So if the current is going south, let's just say, if the current is taking you south, you want to swim to the left or swim to the right. You don't go back to the beach. You don't look back at the beach and swim back at the beach. You swim out of the current, but they're kids, so they didn't know it. So anyway, what I was doing, I had both of them up like this. I had both of my sons up. I'm under the water, and I would jump, take a breath, go back under the water, and I would walk them back towards the side of the beach like this until it got to a point to where they both were able to stand up, and I got them out of the current. So of course, it flipped my wife out and creeped her out. But I would say that was probably one of the scariest moments in my life. But the dad instincts and the protection and all that kicked in. And at that time, they probably were around 11 and 10 when that happened. So, yep, that was one of the scariest moments in my life. Good question.